All right, so today we're going to make a little Millennium Falcon in 123 design. So I'm going to start by going to a top view for myself, and then I'm going to pan over and zoom out a little bit. I'm going to start by drawing the front part. So I'm going to see here. I'm going to start right here. I mean, if you need to use the grid here to the best of your advantage. Otherwise, your measurements are probably going to be off. So we got that there. Now we're going to go back to polyline again. We're going to make sure that we reattach to this existing drawing. We're going to edit an existing drawing. We're going to specify our first point right there. And then we'll come down. We'll shoot over. Go back up. Over. And then down to there. Well, one side's slightly higher than the other side, but I'm not going to worry about it. All right. Now I'm going to go here and use three-point arc. We're going to go edit existing sketch. So click here, edit sketch. Now specify start point of arc, end point of arc, and then give ourselves body of the Millennium Falcon. There we go. Now I got to draw this little part that goes in the front here, this little guy. So I'm going to use my existing sketch here. I'll just sketch a rectangle real quick and easy here. We'll go click here, go to there, and then we're just going to zoom out a little bit and go up. Oh, we want that to be 15, I believe, right? Let's see here. Oh, it needs to be closer to 20. All right, that should do it right there. So let's go to 20. There we are. Now, it's a simple matter of extruding. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to go to my construct menu, and I'm going to extrude this up. 25. That looks good to me. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to extrude it as well. We're going to take this one up about 5 millimeters. That's good. Now we're going to move this into position. I click here, I click my move option. I'm going to move it up, and then I'm going to move it back. Here we go. There we go. Now let's rotate around and see that this is actually in position the way we want it. Looks like it needs to come up a little bit. There we go. Okay, now it's mostly in position. I'll move this back here. And let's check it against our original here. That looks pretty good. Let's give it a little bit more space here. Let's just pull this back a tiny bit more. There we go. And that's pretty much the look we're going for there. Okay, now we're going to add a circle in the middle because, as you see here, you've got this circle here, and then we'll add our little cockpit there for the pilots. All right, let's get a top view one more time. I'm going to sketch a circle. I'm going to sketch it right here in the middle. And I think that'll do it. Exit mode, go here, extrude this guy up. We'll do it 5.25 again. That's good. Now I just have to add the cockpit and do a little bit of chamfering to make this look a little bit more like a ship. And we should have a rough copy of the Millennium Falcon here. So I'm going to take a cylinder, radius 10, height 20. Yeah, that should work actually. We'll keep that one there. And then I'm going to get another one, but this one is going to be height 45. All right, so from here, I'm going to take these, once again, I'm going to move them. So we're going to flop this guy over by going 90 degrees. And then we're going to turn it 45 degrees this way. Maybe 38 degrees, how about that? I'm going to bring it into the ship, and we'll bring it over as needed. And let's see here. Let's compare this to our original, where we've got it kind of forward and coming out like that. Okay, so let's go to a top view. We're going to just move this up like so, and I'm just going to call that good. Okay, now we have to do the same thing with this guy here. So I'm going to click my move tool again. I'm going to click on this, and this needs to get rotated 90 degrees. There we go. From here, I'm going to click on this arrow, and I'm going to bring it up. And then I'm going to rotate around and make sure that here we go. Let's flip myself over. There we go. That's the view I want. All right. Let's move this over a little bit more. We'll move it down. And then I think we can just move it into place. Here we are. Zoop. There we go. Now, it looks like this is a little bit too close to the Millennium Falcon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this guy, and I'm actually going to bring it out a little bit more. So all we got to do with this is pull it this way here. Here we go. Like so. Bring that up and then out. Okay. Second here. Sorry for the view change there. I'm going to click this guy in the middle and move him out a little bit more. Then we'll go back to this friend. We're going to move it over. There we go. There we are. And frankly, that's not too bad for a rough draft. So we're going to take this guy down a little bit more, like so. There we go. Wait, make it match up as perfectly as we can. And then we'll just bring this guy out slightly. So at this point, it's just making some little tweaks here with our move tool to get everything looking the way we want. Voila! All right, now the last part is to chamfer this stuff. So chamfer is this tool right here. And what you do with this is you click the edges. So you want to zoom in, you want to select an edge, and then you can pull that edge down to give it a angled appearance. It's like fillet, but angled. So this is what's going to give this a sort of spacecraft-like appearance. So we're going to take chamfer, and we're going to chamfer these edges here and here. And you can select two edges to do it at the same time if you'd like to. So I'm going to give this a little bit of a chamfer here. I'm also going to chamfer the cockpit here. So we're going to go chamfer. I'm going to select this edge right here, and then pull that down. There we go. Now that looks like the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. How about... That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's check out our original here. Yeah, okay. It could actually maybe be a little bit more pointed even, but not bad. Okay. Same thing here. You're gonna fillet all the edges of this. So I'm gonna go here. We've chamfered. So now I'm gonna switch over to fillet, and I'm gonna hit the edge of this, and I'm gonna round it a little bit. There we go. Let's take a look at our... Okay, so this kind of disappears into the top of the thing. So what we'd really need to do is add a second circle here, make it bigger, which we can do in just a second. But in the meantime, let's finish a little bit of chamfering here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to chamfer this edge and that edge. There we go. I just pull this down. There we are. That's good. And now last but not least, let's give it another circle here. Kind of pop this whole thing up. Actually, oh yeah, I won't put those in for now. That would be a bridge too far. We'll just, as a matter of fact, I'm just going to chamfer the edge of this and see what it looks like. See what we can do here. Ooh, interesting. I like that. I can actually make it disappear. So I'm going to do that. It's telling me it's an invalid option, but they don't know. Here, we're going to chamfer. Go here. And I'm going to. There we go. Now it sort of looks like it disappears into the top of that, and I didn't even have to add any additional stuff. So there you have it. That's a kind of a quick and dirty Millennium Falcon for you. You could do more chamfering and more filleting. It'd be really easy to add a satellite dish if you wanted to. You could take your hemisphere right here, and then you just snap it to the top and shell it out, and you'd have yourself a little satellite dish. So from here, it's just all about adding those little details to make it look more Millennium Falcon-y. But that's a pretty good little outline of how you can make a quick one for yourselves. And there you have it.